Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Yes, you see it. There is a new car on the channel. You're probably wondering, well, what happened to the Wrangler? What is this? This ain't a real Jeep. Don't worry, I still have the Wrangler. This Jeep here is actually the replacement for my white 2002 Ford Explorer that was on this channel. Now, there's a story behind this Jeep. Now, this is the limited edition. So this is the trim level next to the Overland, and everybody knows the SRT8 version is the top of the line one that comes with the 6.1 Hemi. So what made me buy this, and how did I get it for so cheap? We're gonna go over it. Originally, I wasn't looking to buy this to replace my white 2002 Ford Explorer. I was looking for a replacement for my white 2002 Ford Explorer. I was going to replace it with a 2014 Expedition. Now, I'm going to shorten this up as short as possible so I don't waste your time. But there were several Expedition I was looking at, and to find a good Expedition, you would spend at least in between 14 to 20 grand. Well, the last Expedition I was looking at, it had a lot of issues, and I ended up not getting it. So I get on Marketplace, I find this 2009 Jeep Grand Cherokee with 130,000 miles on it, right? And I bought this from a Ford dealership. Retail price for one of these is between $7,000 to $10,000, right? Well, this one I got it for $2,500. You're probably saying, how in the world did you manage to do that with a 5.7 liter Hemi, 130,000 miles, well maintained, clean title, dealer service this entire life? How did you manage to pay only $2,500 for something like that that's worth in between 7 to 10 grand in good condition? So as I open the hood, first off, the number one issue that this Jeep had when I bought it was that the radiator was leaking coolant. Okay, well, that's fine. I figured, well, $2,500, I can just get the radiator fixed. What did he do? So I had the radiator replaced with a performance radiator. And basically all a performance radiator is basically work for more better cooling and stuff like that for severe driving conditions. So I had the radiator replaced. Also had the thermostat replaced. It's underneath here, along with the water pump. Now, the cost, okay? $498 altogether for the radiator, the thermostat, and the water pump, and an additional $490 for labor, okay? Now, I'm not sure how much that adds up of how much I paid in total, but I can put the numbers on here and you can do the math. Now, going back to the heater core issue. Well, turns out that this Jeep did not need a heater core. It was something as simple as the blend door. Now, these '09 Jeep Grand Cherokees, '05 all the way up to 2010 for the WK. This is the WK model. Had an issue with blend doors, and the little plastic baffle piece inside the blend door will break off, right? Well, this was so simple to fix, is that I went underneath the dashboard and found a way to fix the baffle. And guess what? I have heat. So the heater core was working fine. So I have heat, and it was, when I was excited to find out that, oh, it was just a blend door. And the crazy part is the dealership, the Ford dealership didn't want to put all that work and time into doing that little simple stuff because they thought it was the heater core. And basically, I got this for a steal, and with only a little under $1,000 invested into it for it to run properly, it's on the road. Now, this 5.7 Hemi, it does have MDS, and basically what MDS is, shuts off half of the engine while you're cruising or light accelerating to help with better fuel economy. And I have noticed it the more I started driving. You can definitely notice it if you're really paying hard attention to it. But if you got the radio on, you're not gonna notice it. But if you're paying very hard attention to it, you will notice it. Now, is it a bad thing? No, it does help save fuel, but there was some speculation going around all over the internet that MDS do call lifter failure. So hopefully that doesn't happen to me, but you know, I'm going to be using synthetic oil anyway. So on the passenger side, it's pretty clean. Now, I know that the interior, the wood grain, it's seen more for old people. I'm actually making plans on taking this out. But the WK series, this was after the WJ, and basically what they tried to do was go European and make this feel more like a car, which it does when you drive it. So basically what they got rid of the front axle and basically put independent suspension up front, but they kept the axle for the rear, so it makes it drive more like a car. So the on-road performance is a lot better compared to the WJ. Now, yes, the interior is dated now, considering that a lot of cars come with digital clusters. And, and nowadays, new cars, you get the oversized screen inside the center. But I have to say, it works pretty good. The navigation system works. It also comes with satellite radio. Crazy part is, this does have a backup camera and it has rain sensing wipers, and I have no idea that they put these on Jeeps back in 2009. This does come with the typical 5-speed automatic transmission. Yes, the typical slow shifting 5-speed automatic. It's also have the sunroof because it is a limited, and you got auto dimming mirrors as well as the side mirrors, the auto dimming as well. The tires are in excellent condition, and the Carfax, probably one of the cleanest Carfax history that I've ever seen on a car that's 15 years old. The system and all of that. So yeah, let me know in the comments, did I get this for still $2,500 because they thought that the heater core wasn't working and radiator, thermostat, water pump had to be replaced, and basically that's a little less than $1,000 invested into it to get it running. Also, it didn't need no wheel alignment, y'all. It don't need no shocks. It don't need no ball joints. The transmission shifts well. And it, basically for the price, I got a very decent running vehicle. And again, that 5.7 liter Hemi, that's a lot of power for $2,500. So let me know in the comments how y'all feel. And I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this video up. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you on the flip side.